I am Marwan Cameron. It is Monday, April 19, 2021. Oh man, you already know it's Monday. It is my favorite day, and it has been a productive one. I love my Mondays. I hope you all have had a productive Monday. The week is starting, but tomorrow we have a tremendous event. It is the Kitsap Great Give. The Kitsap Great Give is tomorrow. As such, we're going to do something that we haven't done before. We think it should be a lot of fun. So we hope that you will come out and join us tomorrow. We will have the Foundation for Homeless and Poverty Management. Founder Drayton Jackson will be here with me on the Conduit all day long. And when I mean all day long, we are going to broadcast live from about 10 a.m. to midnight. So we are going to do a marathon event. During that time, we'll have folks come on and, send their little shots out. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We'll provide information to, several of the nonprofits that are up for donations this year. We're going to give you some news as to what we have planned for 2021 and beyond, and share how to donate. So to get an early start on it, let me go ahead and bring this up here. This is the Kitsap Great Give webpage here. And literally it's so nice. You can just scroll on down and find your organization. Oh, look at that. G2 is the third on the right. You just go ahead and click in there, and you can go ahead and say whatever amount you would like to donate. $100 sounds great. And then you just put your information in there. You'll get a little information on the nonprofit organization, and you put your information in there. You add it to the cart, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Well, if you don't have an Uncle Bob. I actually did have an Uncle Bob, but that's, beside the point. What's great about the Kitsap Great Give also is they do match donations up to a certain amount. So that's why it's such a big deal tomorrow to be a part of it. So we hope that you will join myself and Drayton Jackson on the Conduit tomorrow. As I said, we're going to have a good time. You'll be able to obviously type in the chats. We're going to be broadcasting on Facebook, on my page, on the G2 page. We'll be broadcasting on YouTube and Twitch all day long, as I said, 10 a.m. to midnight. I'm going to be one tired doggy after it's all said and done. Wednesday is not going to be a good day for me, but it's for a great cause, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So please join us then. If you do want to come on the show during that time, just reach out to us. You can even tell us in the chat, and we'll go ahead and send you the link, and you can appear on the show with us, which would be fantastic, like I said. So tomorrow is the Kitsap Great Give in T-minus 2 hours, 9 minutes. This will be G2's third time in the Great Give. So we've been around for 3 years now. We're going on our 4th year. And so the way it kind of rolled out, this is our 3rd year as part of the Great Give. So it's definitely an honor to be a part of all of the different nonprofits that are here. So many good ones. I won't actually name any here just because, I don't want to single anyone out or leave anyone out, should I say. And like I said, there are a ton of nonprofits. Matter of fact, I believe there's like 300 and something this year, like 355. I don't know where my paper is. Oh, let me see. So many folks in Kitsap County got this mailer in the mail, and I think it was 355. Let me just confirm that. 354. YWCA is the last one on the list. 21st Century Men is number 1. So as I said, a lot of powerful organizations here in Kitsap County doing good work. And of course, if you've got, $10 or $100 or $500 or $1,000, you can even split it up between different nonprofits because it can be pretty hard to decide who to give to. It says a total $10 minimum per organization. So it can be pretty hard to decide. This is a great way to kind of spread out your donations, right? We kind of have our favorites or ones that are really important to us, but as the years go on, new organizations come into existence, and at the same time, we learn about some other ones that have been doing some good work, and we want to be able to give and share of ourselves in that way. So, yeah, join us tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. And we'll have some big news to announce tomorrow. So, like, try to keep this thing under wraps. Like, come on, Tuesday, come on, so we can talk about these things. And the hope too is that this is so successful that maybe we will come and do some of these marathon type live broadcasts in the future, right? Drayton and I were speaking about it. He was comparing it to the Jerry Lewis telethon, and it's like, okay, yeah. We talked about how fun that was and how impactful that was for him growing up. So I can see that as being pretty fun. And it's good when you can spend time with with friends and people that are doing similar work as yours, and can have conversations. So yeah, I think it's just wonderful. Really looking forward to it, and having a conversation. So for those of you that know Drayton, he's got a pretty infectious laugh, and I suspect that you will hear that laugh quite a bit tomorrow. So get ready, be prepared. This is going to be a barn burner for sure. I will have coffee and tea and all kinds of other things on deck to get me through tomorrow. But like I said, definitely looking forward to it. Definitely a great cause. I can say that there are a number of new organizations that have joined the Kitsap Great Give this year, which is really powerful. And so, yeah, again, just really excited to see the work that's going on in this community. I do know when we first joined the Kitsap Great Give, I had no idea that there were this many organizations out here doing work, right? And last year and into this year, I would say I'm probably meeting on an average maybe 1 to 2 people per week that I've never met before. And I'm just kind of off the top of my head, I've met so many people this year. It's really, really amazing how many folks that I've met, and how many folks that I've met that want to find ways to collaborate, want to find ways to work together, want to find ways to positively impact the lives of the people that are in their communities. And very selfless folks. So just really impressive by that. It's definitely gives you a boost, makes you want to keep doing the work and redouble your efforts. And that's not hyperbole, right? It does really feel good to see so many people wanting to make a change in their community. And I think more than ever, as I was saying on the Layla and Daddy podcast yesterday, I mean, we are going through some things in this country, and human beings on this planet, right? There's turmoil and strife, planet wide. And we've got to really jump in there. I was having a conversation with the gentleman today. Shout out to Chuck. And what he talked about was, trying to give 15 minutes of his time to service to someone every day. And he's actually going to come on. We're going to interview him tomorrow at noon. So stay tuned for that. And when you think about that, right, if everyone was intentional about serving someone else for 15 minutes, and I'd say probably someone outside of your family, someone that you don't already serve, what the world could be, what the world could become, what direction the world can start to pivot and change to. So yeah, it's very interesting to have conversations with folks and listen to their philosophies and what motivates them, what they want to advocate for, what changes they want to see, and what they're doing to try to bring about those changes. And then trying to look at yourself and the organizations that you're a part of, and see if there are any ways that you can collaborate to help them do those things. Right? There's so many good things. Kind of in that same conversation, it was centered around doing work with kids, right? And so for G2, we're not really, directly helping kids. We don't have a program for children, but other organizations do. And so there's ways to leverage, the relationship there and say, hey, well, you do this, we do that. How can we partner together to serve, the children and, and benefit the community? So it's just, having these conversations, finding the ways to work with folks. Shout out to Ron Atkins. We've been out to his gym out in Tacoma twice to give him a hand, and to think that he came on the podcast like 3 weeks ago to interview, and now we're in a position to actually help him with his organization and his mission. So it's just things like that, and it doesn't have to be just these huge undertakings. These small tokens of trying to find ways to work together really does make a tremendous difference. So shout out to Ron, shout out to all the G2 members to help move equipment out there in Tacoma. Definitely appreciate you for that. And that's how it's supposed to work, right? Or that's how it can work in practice. So kind of taking things out of theory and into practice. But again, I don't want to be on long tonight because I've gotta I gotta be able to talk all day long tomorrow and not repeat myself over and over again. So I will be working on bringing you nice programming tomorrow for the entire day. So it should be fantastic. We do have a meeting that we have to attend in the middle of the day, because Zoom meetings still take place no matter what. Nothing stops for Zoom, apparently. And so what we'll do is we'll feature, one of our interviews or a few different interviews that maybe you haven't seen, right? And just kind of, again, see what people are doing here in the community. So many different special people here. Just think it's wonderful. So if you haven't had a chance, please go ahead and check out The Great Give. We'll be pushing that all day tomorrow. In the meantime, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe and share. And we will be back tomorrow with all kinds of good content for you. And we should have a lot of fun. I am Marwan Cameron. This is The Conduit. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I wonder what bow tie I'm gonna wear tomorrow. We shall see. All right, y'all. Tomorrow.